Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is this beast within look. And we also have a little special guest because Emily was in the background of this one pulling faces because she thought she was absolutely hilarious, but I kept this bit in because I thought it was quite funny. That was her reaction when she seen the look. Anyway, so I'm just starting off with my brows, and then I'm just drawing out the kind of shape that I want on my face with a brow pencil. This look was inspired by the type of day that I was having, if I'm going to be honest. It was one of the days where I was just like, I really can't be bothered. I was really crabby, feeling really angry and just really down. And I didn't even want to do a look, but I was just telling myself, push through and just do a look, basically creating how you feel right now. So I created this kind of feature of the kind of beastly bad side coming out, because not everybody has good days, and it's normal to show the good and the bad days. So I know I do a lot of like pretty glittery stuff and like looks and that, but I wanted to do a kind of devil anyway. Like I wanted to do a devil, but my horns weren't here in time, so I just decided to do like this kind of beast. So this is inspired mental health, just everything along the lines of that. So basically I'm just creating this kind of design on my face where it looks like the beast is coming out, basically. So on these days where you don't feel great, you're angry, you're crabby, all of that, this was basically what represented this kind of look for me. So I basically just went in with some red snazaroo face paint, and I was just putting this all over my face. And then I was just creating like cracks and like shading and things like that, and doing like the eyes really dark with black eyeshadow, just to create that kind of like the bad side. I mean, because it's like good and bad days. So this is kind of what this look kind of represents to me. This is what was kind of going through my head when I created this. So I'm just going over all this with some red eyeshadow, and I'm just like giving it a little bit more colour and a little bit more pigment. Then, as you guys can see, I'm just going in with like a deep red and black smoky eye. Again, you could create anything with this look, like take some inspiration from it and create like a devil or some kind of creature of your own. But this was just the kind of vibe that I was feeling on the day. And on the other side, we're just doing like this black smoky eye. That's not neat. Again, guys, it is Halloween as well, so like you could completely turn this into whatever you want to do. But now I'm just going around it with the Plouise little water activated liners. I'm just going with the black one, and I'm using a fine detail brush here. This is actually from a nail set, I believe, but I'm just kind of going around it, and then I do go around it all with like eyeliners and like pens and stuff, just to make it a lot darker. And I do go in with some like white shading and stuff as well. But again, this was just a kind of representation of how I was feeling this day. I just was not feeling good. I was in one of these really moody days, and we all have them, guys. So yeah, I'm just going in with that black liner, and I'm shading and I'm drawing some cracks. And it's kind of looking a little skull-like here, if I'm going to be honest, but the cracks, just like all the imperfections that would happen on like a kind of beastly creature. Then I'm going back and I'm shading it all in with some dark eyeshadow. I'm going in with some different red toned eyeshadows as well, and I'm just slightly bringing it down my neck a little bit as well. And you could completely change this up and create whatever you guys want, and it's pretty simple and easy to do as well. So yeah, I'm just going with a little bit of black eyeshadow, and I'm just doing a lot of shading, some lines, some detail work, and I'm just thickening up that black line all around this look. So now I'm just going in with a liquid black liner, and I'm just giving the whole look a little bit more of a kind of sharper look to it. So this is what makes everything kind of stand out. Then I'm just going into the eyes with a black liner, and I'm just making my eyes super, super dark. Then I'm just shading under it with a little bit of black eyeshadow and a little bit of a red eyeshadow, just to kind of give it that kind of smoked out effect. Now I'm just going into the lips. I didn't really know what to do with the lips, if I'm going to be honest, so I just went round it with the black eyeliner and put a little bit of red in the centre. Now I'm just going in with the Chloe Elizabeth lashes by Doll Beauty, and we're just using these ones today. Then I'm just smoking out that lower lash. I'm just going back and forth, just deepening up that colour, adding some detail, drawing round it. So take this little lipstick because it was a lot darker, and I just go in and I'm just kind of adding it just for a little bit more effect into the look, and it gave it a little bit of a different kind of dimension. So yeah, this is what I'm saying, I tend to go too far when I'm doing my looks. I just start adding anything. So now I'm just taking a little bit of a white snazaroo face paint, and I'm just doing a couple of highlights. Now I'm being very thin with this because I didn't want to kind of overpower it and then start adding loads of white. But I'm just doing some little lines just to kind of highlight some of these like cracks and stuff, just to make it stand out a little bit more. And as you guys can see again, the kids are in the background. They literally stood and watched me do this look completely in my own element, just creating, and they just thought it was absolutely amazing, and they're standing there going, wow mum, wow. And I was just like, can you please get out the camera? Oh, honestly, kids these days, they absolutely love watching me do my makeup looks, but sometimes it can get a little bit hectic. But yeah, this is this look, guys. I hope you guys like it. I hope it inspired someone. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the usual jazz. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.